Hey everybody, it's Little Mike, and today we're getting together with some of the cast of The Hunting Club, and we're just going to talk about their experience on set, talk about the premiere event, and talk about the finished product of the movie, and see what everybody thought. So stay tuned and stick around. Let's see what everybody has to think. Okay, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Lentisa Hill, and this was my first film. I played an extra as a reporter, secondary camera, and it was a great experience. And I did improvision, that's like impromptu kind of directing, and so it was very exciting. I had freedom, and so yeah, I really enjoyed the film. And again, it was just a great experience.
Was it what you expected to see?
Yeah, I was not that surprised, and it was what I thought I was going to see, with a group of people getting together to collaborate on a film. Okay.
Did you enjoy doing improv, or would you rather have had kind of a script to go off of? And what do you think?
For my first film, that was very, it was great in the sense that I had freedom. So I enjoyed it, able to freestyle and just like bring my raw talent to it of how I thought a reporter should project themselves in a film based on the content of, coming out of courtroom under major hostility situations.
So I think you did great. I know the director thought you did great, because we already know what's coming up next for you.
Yes.
So I'm really excited for you about that. So let's jump forward to premiere night. What'd you think of the premiere?
Oh, premiere, it was great. I love how everything was professionally done. Great food. We had nice drinks. The tables were set up nice. It was enough room. And so it was very professional, and that was a great first experience in the film industry, and I really appreciate all the hard work that you all put into that.
Oh, that was my wife and my daughter planned all that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, they put all that together, so that is 100% their effort. I just gave them the idea, said this is what I want, and they made it happen. So,
okay.
All right, so now let's jump to the big question.
Okay.
What did you think of the final product?
Oh man, the final product was awesome. Everybody was clapping and cheering, and the edits were done really well. So it was like real seamless, and it was just overall done with great editing.
So you think for a micro budget film, we knock it out of the park, or what?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. You all selected a great cast, and so it came out. The proof is in the pudding, and congratulations.
Thank you. So I think I'm really proud of it, being that's the first thing that I wrote and I produced, and my first time as lead role. I'm really proud of this project, and I think everybody's going to enjoy it. But we'll see what everybody thinks. So start streaming soon.
Okay. So
oh yeah. We'll see.
I look forward to watching it and telling everybody where to watch it.
Share that. Get it out there. So. All right, well, thank you for coming. I know you drove a long way to get out here and do this with me, so I really appreciate that. And I can't wait to work with you again. We're going to have so much fun on the next one.
Yes,
me too. It's going to be a blast, so thank you, sweetheart.
Okay, all right.
All right, let's see who's up next. All right, my man, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
My name's Thomas Solosky. I played a character named Steve in The Hunting Club, my very first movie.
Yep.
Very cool experience.
So, funny story, so we go on bike trips and do riding and all that stuff, and been hanging out for quite a while now. And I started telling him about, hey man, I'm going to do this new movie that I wrote, and he's like, I want to be in it. So me, trying to be fair to everybody that wanted to be in it, I said, okay, you got to come and audition just like everybody else, but we'll figure something out. So my man came and auditioned and made a really big impression. So that was great. So just so you know, but what'd you think of the script though? When we after we hit you up and said, hey man, we want to offer you this role, and you got a copy of the script, what'd you think?
Well, the funny thing is, like, when you actually told me who I was like, well, who is that? And then you told me go watch the thing and find out who you are. When I actually sat down and read the script, it was first off, I'd never been in a movie. So actually sitting down with a bunch of people who've been in tons of movies and tons of TV shows, and going through and watching people perform and do the things they have to do, it was mind-blowing for one, and it was intimidating, but at the same time it was one of the most exciting things I'd done. And then to read the script, it was cool. It was something that I could really get behind. because that was important for me. It's if I'm going to do something, I'm going to put my all into it. It has to be something I can relate to, and once you see the movie and you know what it's about, being a parent, it's something every parent can easily relate to.
Absolutely, I think so too. So first day of filming versus your last day of filming, what changed?
Am I allowed to swear?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
First day of filming, I pull up and we were filming at Mark's house.
Yep.
I pull up, again, never done any of this stuff. Show up and there's trucks everywhere, cars everywhere, trailers everywhere, and I'm like, oh shit.
Like, I think they're making a movie in here.
I'm kind of screwed because, again, not knowing what you're doing, you walk in, you see all these people there, and that's when reality really hits you. And they're like, okay, you got to come here and get changed and do here and do your the sound and all these things. And I was just scared to death. I was like, I don't want to screw this up. It's my buddy's movie. They're trusting me with a very important role in this movie.
Yeah, it wasn't a small part.
No, do not screw up, and don't be the one actor everybody says, my God, he really sucked. That was my biggest fear. So the first day I was scared to death. Luckily I had great guys like Mike and Junior and Alan and everybody else who was involved with the production. They were so welcoming and helping me, knowing that I didn't know what I was doing, giving me the advice and saying, okay, here, look at it this way and look at it this way. Something that I had no idea what I was doing. So that first day, it was just like mind-blowing.
And then, 1,000 questions.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And then not realizing that, okay, here, you shoot it this way. Okay, now here, we're going to shoot it this way. Shoot it this way.
We're going to do it 16 times from 25 different angles.
And it was like, it was really intimidating. But like I said, when you work with the professionals who know what they're doing and are willing to take their time and help you along with it, it makes it all better. And as opposed to like the last day shooting was, what was it? Was it the group scene?
Yeah.
That as far as that one was, that was the most emotional part of the whole scene for everybody there, because we was working together for 10 weeks?
Yeah, roughly 10, 12 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, so you get together with all these guys and you start to, you don't know them by their names, you know them by their character names. And you understand what each one's been through. So when you actually hear, you can read what everybody has to say, but when you actually hear them say it in character and display the emotion of what they were going through, it just kicks you in the butt.
Yeah, I think, man, the way some of those guys brought him to life, man, like Broadway, the way he brought his character to life, and his background story, and then Alan, the way he did his, man, and he changed up some lines, and when he did it, I just let it go, man. I was like, that's even better. Yeah, like he added to it. He just brought some heat, man. Yeah,
it was. So. It literally. Everybody in there was. You could tell everybody was affected emotionally by doing that scene. It was. I'm happy that was the last scenes that we did, because.
Yeah. It kind of gets you in a mind space.
And knowing that it takes a lot out of you when you're doing that, but it was fantastic, and just. Like I said, going from the first day being scared to death, the last day being comfortable in what you're doing, but enjoying it, and at the same time, just is also really disappointing, because you knew that was the last day you're going to be with your guys. It's like, okay, you've done all this stuff together. Okay, see you later.
Yep. So, and then it's just a call 3 times a week going, hey man, when's it done? 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 And then we get to the premiere.
Oh God.
What'd you think of the premiere?
The premiere was amazing. First time doing an actual movie premiere, and I was lucky. Mike understands my relationship with my sons, and I got to take my sons to the premiere, which I'm lucky. I have older teenager sons, and they still think I'm somewhat cool because I do crazy stuff like this. So being able to experience that with them was the best experience of my life. When your kids are looking at you going, "Dad, that's you."
Check you out up there.
And again, for me, I was more worried that I didn't want to upset people and say, okay, well, he shouldn't have been in that position to where he was at. But luckily, the response that we got for everybody who's in the movie was great. Yep. And yeah, it was just an amazing experience.
So most of us are never going to get a chance to walk, the red carpet in Hollywood, right?
No.
So I wanted to bring that here and give everybody a little taste of that, right?
And that's the closest for premieres in Jacksonville, from what I've heard, that's the closest one there's ever been to an actual red carpet premiere in Jacksonville. And you can tell because 400 people showed up.
Three plus, yeah. We had well over 300.
Showed up for a premiere, and when it wrapped, and next thing you know, there was 300 people standing up and clapping for what you put on screen. And then to actually see, going from shooting scene here to shooting scene here to shooting scene there, to see everything put together, And as a finished product, it was like, wow. My kids, they still talk about it to this day.
Nice. Nice. All right.
My kids thought it was cool. Actually, I talking to them on my way over here, and they can't wait to see it again. And they thought it was really cool. And
nice.
Again, it keeps me
so what he's saying
factory.
for you younger guys is, on God, no cap, this shit was gas, right? So the next time we do one of these, should people wait on getting tickets, or should they get them as fast as they can before it sells out?
Get them as fast as you can.
Yeah.
I got mine the day they went on sale.
Yeah,
So-
and everything's only going to get better from here.
Yeah.
Bigger productions, bigger hits on the movies, bigger events. Like, I got plans, man. We're going to the stratosphere.
Again, it's one of those experiences that 99% of the people aren't going to be able to do, whether it's a big budget movie or an independent movie. Being able to do one is the craziest experience of your life. And I was blessed to have the opportunity to be in his movie, and I'm so appreciative of him giving me that opportunity, and the casting people going, hey, look, well, he auditioned for this, but we think he'd be good in this.
Yeah, and I'm glad you were flexible with that too. So that was one of the biggest things we wanted to do, was just be able to shift around, and you know, some people might have read great for some parts, but could be even better at another one. So we were trying to picture, okay, he did good here, but how would he do here? You know, and I think our choices went really well with where we placed everybody in the final product. So you know what? I can't even top that, man. I appreciate all of that, dude, and it was a pleasure working with you, my man. So it really was. So,
I'm not saying this to kiss his ass or blow smoke up his ass and make his ego too big. Me and Mike have been friends for
a few years now.
For a few years,
Yep.
and we're both military. We met at Harley because we both love to ride,
Yep.
and all of a sudden we meet up in Tampa on some screwed up reason.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know.
Oh no, yeah, St. Pete.
Yeah.
Outside of Burt Barracudas. That's right.
Yeah,
we just run into each other there.
Yeah. Random, like nobody talked to each other, and then
Didn't even plan it.
Then it was my birthday weekend when I ran into him at a place where I was out riding bikes on Sunday.
Yeah.
Hey, I was in a movie. Would you think about doing it? Sure, I'll be a background actor, anything you want.
Like, no, man, I want you to come read. So.
But it was, again, he's a friend of mine, and what he did in writing the story by himself, making it all come to life, you have to give all the credit to him and the people he put in place to make it the production that it was. There's very few people that I have a lot of respect for in this world, and he's one of them that I do have a ton of respect for.
My man.
So minus the fact that he's in the Navy. If not my fault, he wasn't man enough to be a Marine.
And we don't, at least we don't eat crayons. What's your favorite flavor, by the way? Purple. See, you heard him. Purple's his favorite flavor of crayon. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Skylar Ratliff, and I'm 14 years old. Whenever we did the movie, I was 13.
That's right. So, what did you think of your first time in a movie?
I thought it was very exhilarating. I loved it. It was super fun. Everybody was so chill. They gave us water, which was great. I went and skated on a skate park that was next to us. It was super fun. I had a great time.
I fed you guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just like they gave us water. Yeah. It's very informal. Like we. I don't want anybody to think we were doing any kind of child labor law breaking or anything like that. We fed them too. They were all compensated for their time, and food and water was provided, and beverages. So you gotta make sure I don't get in trouble, dude. Like, okay. What was that one scene where everybody thinks somebody was doing something, but it was really you? You want to tell them about that?
I was the main scream in the movie. My sister was in front of the whole group that I was in, but I was actually the main scream of it.
He hit the note.
Yeah.
So he was able to sell the scream.
Up there, note.
Yep. So what did you think of the final night with the premiere and the final product of the movie?
It was very fun. I really enjoyed playing on that piano. That was great.
Yeah, he did. My man sat down in front of the piano, started tickling the ivories, and just killed it, man. He was impressing everybody. So a very skilled young man here. What did you think of the movie itself?
It was really good. I liked how the lighting was good.
Okay.
Honestly, I heard a lot of giggles. I loved how excited everybody was. It was very fun experience seeing myself inside of a movie.
So yeah, and I think you killed it, dude.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to work with you again. We're gonna do some big things. So my man, appreciate you, bud.
Sir.
Thanks for coming out.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, my name's Raina. I was part of the hiking group with the scene where we find the body of a super fun experience, and working with all the kids, we all got along very well and just had a really good time.
Yeah, I think you guys did great. So, did you know what to expect when you guys showed up?
I mean, I have been on film a few times just like as an extra, so I kind of expected, but I didn't really expect just to be kind of like out in the open the way that we were. That was really cool, like how we were able to be in the middle of the public and still shoot and film, and it just kind of showed me like what the background scenes looks like and like how movies are actually made. They're made in the public eye already.
Just like we're doing right now.
Right,
Yep.
exactly.
So what did you think of the premiere, the whole event?
It was awesome. I was super excited leading up to the event. It was actually the day before my birthday, so
I
it was
didn't know
super
that.
dope. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me
I
that?
didn't tell you?
No,
Oh,
I would've-
man, I thought you knew.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, so
we
my
would have gave you a birthday shout out at the premiere.
Oh, no.
And-
I wanted the whole focus to be the film because that's actually
Yeah,
why we were
but
all there. But
no.
I mean, I already felt like a movie star anyway when we were
Well,
there at
good.
the premiere. So that was also a great experience, just like how everyone was interacting with each other in the room, the event that,
Just
of
the
course,
vibe
the
was
wife
just
and
there.
the daughter put on.
Yeah,
like,
they did great.
They killed it. I couldn't have done better myself if I tried. And, you know, it was just an awesome birthday experience for me personally, and my first event like that. So
That's awesome.
I
Well,
really
I'm-
enjoyed it.
I'm really glad you had a good time.
And I'm looking
so
forward to more.
We're doing more. So yeah, so no spoilers, but I will be working with this entire family again very soon. So yes, you gotta keep an eye out for that. So final question, what did you think of the movie itself?
I mean, the movie itself was just, it looked like it was actually professionally like directed, written. Like it didn't look like this was your first
Right.
movie at all.
Look at me, pro.
Pro, exactly. And just like the way that we met, the chemistry that we all had while we were there, while we were shooting, even like at the premiere, how everyone was just, you know, vibing off of each other. The film itself, it looked like it was professionally done, professionally edited. And, you know, all of what was really cool is that everyone that made the film took our opinions into consideration.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
like it wasn't just a one-sided like, oh, I just want, like the director, he wasn't like, I just want this to be like this. Even our scene, like we had kids playing around our scene and he threw them in the film.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
So yeah, it's a little secret. It's the only way to keep them from jumping in the shot. Was
Right.
just like, hey, you want to be in
You
it?
wanna be in it?
Okay, cool. Let's put you in it. Now I can tell you, stop moving. You know?
Right, exactly.
So,
Now you can
yeah,
direct
now we
them.
can control what they're doing instead of running back and forth
Okay,
past the
I
camera.
see,
So
I see.
yeah, so that was genius move on his part.
Right.
That's why I love
But that's
working
what
with
it's
that
all
guy.
about, community, you know, and taking everyone's opinion into consideration, and that's what I liked about working with you guys.
Absolutely.
So thank
Well,
you.
I appreciate that. So it was a pleasure to have you as part of that. And I still remember the first time we met.
I know.
You was talking about you were talking about your
I don't know how we
Instagram.
got on the subject.
You started talking about Instagram and doing YouTube, and I was like, oh yeah, I just did this, and
Yeah.
I'm acting in this independent
And then I was like,
film.
we're doing
and then we got to
this.
chatting, and
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe we can collab. And I promised you, as soon as I told you I got picked up for this, I promised you I'd find a spot for you, right?
Okay, but this was the
So-
thing, is I didn't think that you were actually going to write your own film, and that was going to be the first movie that we were in.
Nobody thought I was gonna write my own
That was
film.
awesome.
I didn't know I was gonna write my own film until, like, literally I had a dream one night, and this thing that happened in the dream, like, it literally, when I woke up, I went pow, and I had the whole idea for the movie, and I just started typing.
I love
And
that.
I had the storyline done in 2.5 days, and I had the entire script done in 2 weeks.
And then when did you actually start posting for it? Like trying to get casting for it?
I started doing like little social media videos here and there for about 2 months. Like, hey, casting is coming soon, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the casting call, we did a notification about 3 weeks, I think, before I did casting call. And yeah, we had a great turnout.
Super fast process. Like you really
it
just
was.
threw it all together, and that was
It
like
was.
y'all didn't waste any time. That's what
No.
I really liked
No,
about
once
the
the
whole
clock
experience.
is ticking and I'm spending money, we're going quick.
That's
so
right.
yeah. So, but hey, I'm really glad you guys were a part of it, and I can't wait to work with you again. And you know,
And thank you for asking me to
it's been-
come out today.
It's been years that we've known each other now, and I'm really glad that we got to work together.
Me
so
too.
thank you, sweetie.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, so thank you, Raina, and let's see who we're talking to next.
Bye, guys.
Hi everyone, my name's Kaylee Ratliff. I played one of the teenagers in the hiking scene where we, I'm not gonna put any spoilers, but
Something bad happened.
something bad really
Yeah.
happened, we'll say that. I am the one who was screaming when the bad situation happened, but it was my little brother that was actually doing the scream.
You can't hit that high note, can you?
I cannot, honestly. He killed it. I will have to say,
Yeah.
I could not have done a better job myself at all. So, yeah.
So what did you think of the whole process with filming and
The whole
and making the movie?
process, oh my goodness, it was super awesome. I really enjoyed working with everyone. The teenagers in the scene were amazing. Everyone kind of, you could really see the chemistry through the screen. We all just seemed like buddies hanging out, walking up on something terrible that was about to happen. So,
Yeah. And you knew what was happening, but you still
Yes.
you had to play it off. So, and I think you guys all did great.
Thank you, thank
So-
you. It was great. It was a very awesome experience. I would not trade it for the world, honestly, for my
Great.
first film.
So we'll see.
I will
I
say
like
that.
that's stuff I like to hear.
Yes, sir.
So premiere night,
Oh,
when you
yeah.
walked in and you hit the red carpet, what went through your head?
What went through my head? I felt like I was on the real red carpet.
There you-
That's what
it
I
was
will
a real
say.
red carpet.
It was a real red carpet. You're right. It was great. It was freaking awesome. Everyone that was there, it felt like we all knew each other. Everyone
Yeah.
that was in the film, everyone was so connected with one another. I honestly, it was great. It felt like family, honestly.
Good.
It really did.
So-
VIP section was amazing. Connecting with everyone was amazing. Everyone looked great. I will have to say that. Absolutely.
Oh, you
Everyone
guys
killed
came
it.
with the heat too.
Oh, we had to.
You guys
We
rolled
had
in there with the
to.
heat. Everybody was
We
talking
had
about you
to.
guys.
Yeah, it was
especially
great.
your dad. They were like,
Yeah.
"Who's the dude with the cape?"
Yeah.
So, that was
the backdrop for it was great too.
Yep.
I love Little Mike Entertainment.
Thank you.
Your logo's amazing. I do have to say
Thank
that.
you,
for sure.
thank you.
Yes.
So
Your wife
I
and your
figured,
daughter killed
I
it.
figured simple and clean for
Yeah.
a logo.
Uh-huh.
So that's
It's
cool.
very
now
attractive
now
to
I
the
got to go
eye.
buy all new chains, so I got to switch everything to black and gold.
Yeah.
To to go with that, but that's okay.
There you go. That just
We'll
gives
have-
you another reason to buy more jewelry.
Yeah, I
That's always
guess.
great.
Yeah. Now my wife's gonna be mad that I'm
Yeah,
spending more money,
well.
but that's okay. So
Well, you're gonna be making buku bucks off this movie, so it
we'll
won't
see.
matter.
From
It
you know
won't
from your lips to his ears, we'll see what happens.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
all right. So what did you think when you finally got to see the entire movie?
When I finally got to see the entire movie, it was a great experience. The chemistry in the room with everyone when we were all watching it was great. I really enjoyed watching everyone's scenes,
Okay.
and the people, like obviously the people, the whole table that I was with, getting to see everyone's scene and just chat with everyone about their scene, it was awesome. I felt like I was really able to connect with everyone,
Okay.
and it was just a fun time.
All right. Well, here's the
great.
$1,000,000 question. No pressure. You ready? Would you watch that movie if you weren't in it?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
If it was streaming in theaters and I was not in it, 100%.
That's what
I-
you would go to see?
Your cover photo's amazing. I would look at it and be like, that's something mysterious, and that's right up my alley.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, I appreciate the input.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming out. And I think it's about time I get over here and get your dad in front of this camera and
There
talk
you
to him
go.
too.
I know he's ready. I know
Oh,
he's
I
ready.
know he is. So,
well,
all
y'all
right.
be looking forward on all these platforms. Mike and his whole team did a great job.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank you,
Appreciate
Mike.
Yes, ma'am. Right there.
Maybe look hot.
All right.
Yeah,
How's his hair?
that way.
How's his hair? How's my hair?
Your hair's great.
My hair's good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just want to
And
make
Dad's
sure.
hair is
Maybe
even
look hot
better.
now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
go.
You see,
All right,
he
so
is.
just for the record, I'm jealous of any dude with a full head of hair. So right there,
Well, I
we're
definitely
just
have one.
putting that out right there.
Okay,
But
is
this is high speed,
Yeah,
low drag,
that's
so,
right.
so we're
Yeah.
good.
It's nice and
Is
shiny.
this good, Mike?
That's all
I
swag.
think, Dad, I think you need to shift over
Yep.
this way.
All right.
There you
Yeah.
go.
All right, so go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Hollywood Ratliff. I am the dad of all the kiddos that were in the scene. We won't tell you about it. You got to watch it for yourself. But it's dramatic. It's breathtaking. It made me cry, and I don't cry. It made me
Cry to
cry.
that.
Yeah, it
So
made me cry.
let me ask you a question. When you rolled up, you brought the kids, you knew they were in that scene, and then you just pulled up like, hey, let me know however I can help.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
Yeah, I was just there to bring my kids and watch them. This is their first movie. I've done a couple of extra scenes, and this was their first extra scene together. And I rolled up, and he needed another detective, so I became not the lead detective, but the lead of the extras detective.
Yeah. So the on-scene detective when the two
The on-scene
big shot
detective,
detectives
yeah.
get there.
When the
yeah.
two big shot detectives get there, I'm the on-scene detective
Yep.
with the kids for the you know.
Yep. For that
It made me-
for that sad scene.
You got to see that.
Yeah.
It's such a good thing, and it was such a good movie. It just hit me at home because I was a foster child, and the things that was going on with you. I'm not gonna, let anything, any information, but the way that it happened, everything that happened, it was just a messed up, horrible scene, kind of similar to my life in a way, how mine was done. And it was just heartbreaking. It was touching to me. Everybody did a great job. Junior, the director, Mike, the producer, and the lead actor. He was great. Screenwrite. You did all of it. You did everything. He did 3 people's jobs, and he did PA, which is production assistant. If you don't know, he did behind the scenes camera work, lighting, sound, everything. He did everything. And I just showed up. And we just happened to have a generator, and he was doing a scene where he thought he would have power, but didn't have any power. But we happened to have a 3,500 watt generator in there, so it all came together, and we used it. Everything went great. The scene was great. The shot was great. The day was great. The production was great. It was amazing. And it was just a great time. I didn't know I was going to be in the movie. I didn't plan to be. I was sick during the auditions. My kids were all mad at me. I was sick at the audition for the auditions. I didn't make it to the audition.
I do remember him telling me that.
He didn't even meet me yet.
Hadn't even met yet.
Hadn't even met me yet. He didn't meet me until the day of, when I was bringing them to do their scene.
That's right.
And he was like, hey, let's get in here. Let's do this. And we just
we killed it, man.
We hammered it out.
So let me ask you this, right? So you've been in other productions, and you've been an extra in other scenes. So how did I roll?
You did great.
How did I compare to the big guys?
You did great. I mean, you did the same exact setup that they would do, the exact same way. The cues were always on point. The crowd control for the extras and for the PAs was amazing. It was just great. It was all professionally done. There was professional equipment everywhere. It was a professional setup. Literally, I don't know how he kept the normies out from like, what's up, what are you doing? Hey, man,
there was a lot of that.
There was a lot, but he kept them out of the area to where it didn't.
I mean, that was Chris. You know, Chris is 6'5".
No, I'm talking about all the kids. That's
what I'm saying. With everybody else on set, we got dudes bigger than me on the set. And they're just like, you have to wait a minute.
Stay away.
Okay, hold on.
So he was doing body.
And I think the fact that I think also the fact that we had dudes dressed as cops.
Right.
That were like, okay, you guys got to hold there for a minute. I think that kind of helped, right?
I was one of those cops.
So
but yeah, it was great. Everything was great. It worked out great. The scene just came together beautifully, and the takes that we did were on point to about the same amount of takes that you would take on a regular production scene.
I thought we did pretty good. What do you think of premiere night? How did wifey and daughter do?
Well, don't have wifey.
No, mine.
Oh,
your wife. The ones that set up the premiere.
They
put it all together.
Your wife.
Yeah,
your wife and daughter.
My wife and daughter put it all together.
That was great, dude. I walked in, and when I hit the red carpet, I got a video. We were like all like this, and we put all our feet together for the red carpet, and we all stepped together.
10 toes in.
There you go. Stepped together on the red carpet. It was amazing. It was real red carpet too. It was the real deal. Then you get down to the red carpet, and you got the cameraman there with the photo shoot, and that was just great. It was amazing. The piano was there for my son to go ahead and serenade the whole crowd. Then I think that it's just going to be this little small room. We walk into this big gigantic production screen. The screen is a whole 100-foot wall. It was ginormous. It was beautiful. It was so great. The food was great. It was so good. I went for like 4th and 5th place. It was so good. And then, I had just stunned. My name's Hollywood, so I had a cape. I had me a cape dragon. There's so many people there. People are stepping all over my cape. They're like, oh my God.
was rocking the cape, and everybody was talking about him.
I was like, I knew people were gonna step on it. Go ahead, step away. Yep. We got a red carpet and a blue cape. Let's step it. Let's get this stepping. It was great. It was so much fun. It was so professional. The professionalism, with like a homey vibe. Like if you was to come into someone's home and they were professionally doing a stunt for you or a performance for you or an event for you, that was this. It was amazing.
I appreciate that.
It was great. Man. It was so.
It was a lot of hard work
welcoming.
That.
Welcoming. It was so welcoming and so fun.
Now let me ask one last question. What are your thoughts on the final product?
Oh man, it was great. It was so good. Like I said, I cried, and I don't cry. Like, it's hard to make me cry. A lot of stuff's happened to me in my life, so it just the turning point of what you'll see in the movie, in the film, that just you're like, okay, yeah, I would do the same thing. I would do the exact same thing.
I appreciate that.
And the way, man, all the way, you got to wait till the end. The end, and you're like, what? No.
Yeah,
what?
Yes.
What?
That what the hell factor.
Yes, I thought it was going to go so different at the end, and I'm pretty good at guessing movies because I'm in movies. So I was like, what?
The ending's going to get you.
Yeah, the ending's going to get you. It's so good.
So, man, I appreciate it. So, Hollywood, I have to say, you and your kids, you guys are awesome.
Appreciate it, man.
I can't wait to work with all of you again. Such a talented family. And if you don't know, like, you'll see. You'll see. All of the entire family is talented. And I told you guys that the chemistry y'all have when you work together is
Yeah.
amazing. And for lack of better words, I'm gonna exploit the shit out of that in my next film.
Let's
so
do it. Let's
I
do it. We
appreciate you,
got
man.
that.
Thank you for
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
for being a
appreciate
part.
it. So much fun. Watch the movie, or we're gonna come get you.